What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be going over the New York Giants' second half of the season. I'm going to be doing my predictions in this video. And a little thought came to my mind yesterday. And I actually, right when I thought about it, I put out a tweet on it. I was tweeting out a bunch of stuff yesterday. If you guys don't follow my Twitter, I recommend you please do that. I would really appreciate it. The handle to my Twitter is in the about section of my channel, and the @ is Lucas88A88, and you'll see LA Sports with the profile picture and all that stuff. But I put out yesterday, and I said, I have a feeling that the New York Giants, down the stretch, they'll be playing some meaningful football games. I just feel like that is a possibility, and I have a feeling it's going to happen for some reason. And you take a look at the Giants' schedule moving forward. There's some very winnable games. It's the easier part of the schedule for the season. We're playing some opponents that we're better than and as good as, so, some very winnable contests. And I just feel like the Giants are going to be going for the 7 seed, maybe even the 6 seed, the 6 or 7 seed. That's, I feel like they're going to be playing in week 16, 17, 18. They're going to be playing meaningful games for those spots, and I hope I'm right. But let's get into my picks and the predictions I have for the second half of the year. As for game-by-game picks, now I'm not going to have the Giants winning on Monday night. Tampa Bay, the worst thing we could have hoped for in that Tampa game was for them to lose, and in the way they did, they're going to come out and want to smash us. So that's not good there. There are some injuries on Tampa's side, so I think it's going to be closer than the game may seem, but I feel like the Giants are going to drop that one. Brady in prime time, he's usually good, and I think that we're going to lose that to drop us to 3-7. But then I expect us to beat the Eagles at home and beat Miami on the road, which will put us to 5-7. And then we come in and play a Charger team who I had another tweet on, and I said, quote, I think the Giants game against the Chargers is a much more winnable game than people make it seem. The Chargers barely beat the Eagles, barely beat Washington, got smashed by the Ravens, and lost to a Vikings team who were embarrassed by the Cowboys' backup quarterback. So I think that the Chargers are an overhyped football team, and I think the Giants, that's one of those games that no one really expects them to win. They're coming in hot after 2 wins, and I expect us, and I'm going to predict us to go to SoFi and get the W. I think the Chargers are a team who are worse than their record indicates. They're 5-4. The teams they've beat aren't very good football teams. 2 of them are in our division. They're not good teams. They barely beat them. So I feel like that's a winnable game. And if the Giants can, do what I just said, and after the bye go 3-1, after 3 straight after the loss to Tampa, that will put us to 6-7. But then we would have to play Dallas, and that's not one I expect us to win. Dallas is a very good football team. I think we drop that there, drops us to 6-8. And then we have to go to Philadelphia, and I think we lose that too. I think we get a split with Philly. I hope I'm wrong, but I think that drops us to 6-9 with 2 games left to go. On the road at Chicago, I think the Giants go out there and win that game and give them a bit of hope. At 7-9 in the final game against Washington at home, and I think they take care of that. And I think the Giants finish 8-9. I think that's very realistic. Coming, moving forward. They could, who knows, they could beat Philly in Philly. They could make, come up with upsets against the Bucs or the Cowboys. Who knows? But at the end of the day, with the Giants, they've already played 9 games. They have 8 to go. I'm going to predict them to go 5-3 out of those 8. I think they narrowly missed the playoffs. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they win every game, although it's unlikely. I think, though, the Giants are going to finish off the year between 7-8 wins, maybe 9 if you're thinking very optimistically. But who knows? Maybe the Giants get healthy and they turn out to be the team that, everyone, our fan base thought that they would be this year. Hopefully Jones comes out, balls out. Hopefully Barkley comes back. Him and Golladay are, big guys for the Giants, big play guys. And the Giants' defense continues to stay on pace that they've been on for the past couple of weeks. Hopefully they do that and end up, winning a whole bunch of games and make the playoffs as the 6 or 7 seed. It's not likely, and I'm not predicting it, but I have hope. That's really all I got in this video, guys. Just wanted to come out quickly and just talk about the Giants moving forward, the second half of the year for them. I think it's a realistic possibility for them to make the playoffs. It's not likely, but I think they definitely got a shot. And I have a feeling that down the stretch, they're going to be playing some meaningful football games, and they're going to be playing for something later on in the season. I hope I'm right. You guys let me know what you think down below in the comments section. And as always, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We'll see you guys all in the next video. Let's go Giants. Let's have a terrific second half of the year.